Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for watching. Let's play some more of Whiteout in the long dark. So, thankfully the weather is really nice right now. What I'm really hoping, now that we've had to come to Desolation Point to get one of the last items that we need to leave, because we fully explored Pleasant Valley, to get one of the last items that we need to leave, or to finish off our checklist. What I'm hoping for is that the weather stays nice and just lets us get in and get out without really slowing us down. Because we are 23 days and 48 minutes into the challenge. Or, I'm sorry, we're 7 days. We're 23 days and 47 minutes remaining in the challenge. Which is pretty good. We've gotten most of our list. And now all I really need to do is kill a few animals, as I've mentioned in previous episodes. I'm going to go down to this truck and see if anything's there. But then I'm actually going to go up that other way. That'll take us to the church. And that, I think, is the way I want to go. Don't need antibiotics. So, I realized in between episodes that I started a thought, either this episode or the episode before, and I didn't finish it. My take on this challenge is that perhaps there should be difficulty levels added to it. Not necessarily to change the wildlife spawn rates, maybe those two, but Whiteout with less than 30 days? Like, Whiteout with 10 days. Think about where I am right now on the list. 10 days. Think about the pressure that I would be under to get everything. And so far, I've gotten most everything on the list, and I feel like a lot of people who play Whiteout, especially experienced Long Dark players, they've got the materials they need in about that much time. Like a week or to 10 days. Right, so they're circling this dead deer. How much meat is on it? 3.5 pounds. Well, that's 3.5 pounds of meat. How much? Nah. I'm going to be able to kill stuff later. I'll pick up that stick, though. Because I still have lots of wood that I'm going to need to take back with me that's in the mines. I left it on the other side of the mines leading into Desolation Point. This weather is really nice right now. This is the best we could have hoped for. It just needs to stay this way for a second. Do I have my sleeping bag with me? Yes, I do. Okay. I like to double check that. Like I mentioned in a previous episode, I'm pretty confident that I've gotten to a point where I don't have to think about that as much. But that's not something that you want to, Hey, Stone Church. That's not something that you want to be bad about. There's some birch saplings right there. I walked right through them in Against All Odds Season 2. I was needing birch saplings, and I literally... Hey, look, there's another bedroll. Awesome. Celarant, some more cedar firewood, newsprint. There should be some... Oh, hey, there's a rifle, too. Nice. Don't need the rifle. Already got one, but nice to have the extra. And there's an extra can opener as well, which is good. There's a first aid kit. Let's see what's in there. Antiseptic, don't need it. Don't need it. Oh, dead guy. Sorry, man. There's a knife under it, and that's kind of... Oh, that's kind of dark. That could be interpreted in a somewhat dark way. Doesn't really show how that guy died, but wow. Okay. So there is the lighthouse, but we're not going to the lighthouse. Oh no. Our destination is further down the road. All right, I have a bunch of bullets now, which is nice. We're going to hang left here, and we're going to go straight to the whaling house, because that's where I think we're going to find the fuel that we need. Salty crackers. Don't need the matches, but I picked them up by accident. Oh well, don't need the ski gloves. Why did I pick those up? Stale beef jerky. Okay, that I do need. Oh, man. The good news is, I mean, I'm finding a lot more food because I'm entering into new zones that I never intended to explore. So I'm going to go ahead and eat these salty crackers. And I'm going to drink this Summit soda, and that's really going to help my hunger and thirst meters. I'm going to head down this way, because it looks like the weather's starting to change, and I want to be indoors if it gets worse. Unfortunately, the wind is blowing in my face, so it's going to slow me down a little bit. But thankfully, it still feels like 37 degrees. I am not freezing. Pretty tired, though. So I'm probably not going to be able to just turn right back around this same day and leave. That would be great. Because if I found the fuel I needed right now, I could almost do that. Like if it was through some miracle, if it was at the lighthouse. Which it could be. If we could magically, like, find out if there was fuel at the lighthouse after the fact. Then, that would be a great way for me to put my foot in my mouth. But I just think that of all the locations we could check out in Desolation Point, the place that's most likely to have the fuel that we need is going to be that place right there. Which is why we're walking this direction. The wind is just making it a little bit difficult. Once we've got the fuel, pretty straightforward. Everything that's left to do. There is a bear that patrols down this direction, so I need to be careful. But, you know, I don't see any wildlife. I feel like... Oh, spoke too soon. There he is. I was wondering where that wolf was. I heard it. Is he going to come after me? Yes, it is. Alright, we're going to hop in the trunk here. And he cannot go anywhere. This truck is kind of cool. You get out the other side, and you're in the complex here. Which is exactly where I wanted to be. So now, I just need to have a look around. Oh, son of a... Gotcha. Whew. So he snuck around. Bastard came around that way. What are you doing? There's another wolf that just ran off. Whew, that scared me. Alright. Here's another storm lantern. That might have the fuel we need in it. Let's find out. Hey, that's actually a pretty good amount of kerosene. So tell you what, let's break that down. What I'm hoping is that all the kerosene we need is in this next room. Now, why can't I see the kerosene that I have? I've got 0.13 gallons right there. What about the rest of it? Why can't I see it? Should be showing more than that, considering the fact that I just broke down that lantern. Maybe I should have just taken the lantern back with me. What I'm really looking for here is a jerry can. A jerry can with 0.4, preferably. Well, actually, no, I don't need... Hey, lantern fuel. There we go.
I can use this.
Okay, well, that's not a lot of lantern fuel. I need more than that. Yeah, I need to find fuel. That's what I'm here for. I don't need small amounts of fuel. I need large amounts of fuel. Please help me find large amounts. Do not hide large amounts of fuel from me, game. Don't need wood matches. That's not fuel. Tentacle peaches are okay. Don't need wood matches. More painkillers. I guess we can open up this locker on the ground and see what's in here.
to be prepared for anything.
I think I've already got a heavy wool sweater on, don't I? Yep. Drop that. Don't need it. Okay, that settles that question. There is not kerosene here. Not a good start. I mean, that lantern was a good start. But then the kerosene vanished after we harvested it. I mean, I guess we have 0.25 gallons in this lantern. Maybe that's where it went. So hang on. Let's do the math again. If I've got 0.25 gallons on me, and I'm carrying... I guess I'm pretty close then with what I've got. There's my extra fuel. Yeah, actually, according to this, I have what I need. This is 0.2 gallons of fuel. And then with the... You know, let's make sure I've got the numbers right. Maybe we do have what we need already. Kerosene. Yeah, I need 0.4. I would hate to come up short, though. I definitely need 0.4. So this is 0.21. And then how much is in the lantern? Oh. Okay. Well, that's actually closer to 0.5. I don't see how we could possibly come up short. Ah. Well, since I'm here, it makes sense to go ahead and look in here and see if there's any additional food I can grab. That could be helpful. I mean, this is a heavy harvesting location. There's always lots of stuff here. It would be stupid not to pick up other stuff since I'm here. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get that accelerant. Alright, we're going to keep looking around. I also need to not burn my lantern for too long. See, that's the other thing. That's the other thing I can't count on. I can't count on my lantern keeping that amount of fuel on the way back, because I need to use my lantern to get through... Yeah, I need to look for a bit more fuel. I want to have a bit more of a buffer, because I don't want to burn the fuel that I need on my way back, and then find out that, oh crap, well I gotta go back to Desolation Point. How much would that suck? I don't want that to happen at all.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, so starting to get kind of weighed down, but I have a feeling that's more because I'm tired? Yes. Yes, it is more because I'm tired. I am over encumbered regardless. But I didn't need those matches. Okay, I'm gonna come out here because I did not explore this before, and evidently there's this ledge here you can come out to. I guess you have to crouch there. Oh wow, yeah, this is a little crazy. Hey, dead guy, what do you have for me, dead guy? A torch? Torch is not really what I came for. Summit soda's better. Beef jerky's better. Granola bar's better. What do you have on you? Do you have lantern fuel? I could really use lantern fuel. Grape soda I'll take. Alright, so let me go ahead and drink one of these grape sodas because I need the additional calorie boost, plus losing half a pound, which is how much they weigh, would be good. So we're going to come back over here. And we're going to keep looking through this facility because I'm very confident that somewhere in here there will be a jerry can. It would be really weird if there wasn't. Because this is just the kind of facility where you would expect to find fuel. Definitely see some stuff laying around. Mostly food. These are used items. Okay, nothing here. Every room we explore... Oh, wait, there's a bit more food. Every room we explore where there is not a jerry can is disheartening to me a little bit. Couple tools. Nothing there. You would expect to find a jerry can in an establishment. Hey, there's a heavy hammer. There you go. Yeah, you would just expect to find a jerry can in an establishment such as this. Here's a safe. Let's crack it. Listen for the click. Alright, so 35, roughly. $35. 37. $35, 37. Wow, this is going around a lot. 35, 37, like 8 or 9. Missed that last pin by just a smidge. 35. $37. There it is. Open her up. Nothing. Most useless safe ever. We've already burned through a decent amount of kerosene just wandering around like this. Which is why my instincts were telling me, get a buffer, you need it.
I think I need to lay down.
You'll be okay. I'm gonna break this stuff down. Because usually there's something behind it. I didn't know I was gonna pick up all that wood that, well, yes I did know, but. See? This is why you look behind things in the long dark. Unfortunately, there wasn't any fuel, though. Are you trying to tell me there's not a jerry can in this entire place? Give me a break. There's got to be one. Just one more jerry can. I mean, we haven't been to the lighthouse yet, and if it is in the lighthouse, I'm going to be so annoyed because we could have gone there faster and been out of here sooner. How do you get to that? What's the deal with that? Are you seeing this? There's a metal box back there. I can reach the shelf, but I can't reach the box. That's a problem. No matter where I point, I can't get to it. Alright, well, we're gonna come over here. Check these drawers. Don't need a hacksaw. Don't need cloth. Don't need a crow feather. That's weird to find a crow feather sitting there. I'm starting to get pretty tired. There's the creepy, creaky whale bones. Man, this is crappy. Is what this is. This is really, really crappy. This should be a straightforward find. Just a little bit more kerosene to carry us through. Hang on. Hang on, then. If this is all we've got, let me do the math again before I burn any more. Because I can use flares to get back through. But then I don't have any kerosene left. And that's 0.21 right there. And this has got 0.17 left in it now. So yeah, now I actually don't have enough with what I've got. I really wish I knew where the kerosene from that other lantern went. That would be very convenient right now. But one thing I'm going to do, I need to drop all that wood that I picked up, because that's 6 pounds I can't afford to be carrying around right now. I'm also going to drop this scrap metal, because why am I carrying it? I have no idea. We're going to drop several flares. And I'm glad I've got so much food. That's handy. Now I have a can opener, which is hilarious. Got a lot of water. Let's go ahead and drink to solve the rest of that, because we are about to get some rest for the night. We're going to sleep right here. I do not give a flip. Oh, let's set this thing out. 10 hours of darkness left. Sweet. We rest for 10. Pick that up. Survive for 7 days, 15 hours, 43 minutes. Go ahead and eat some more pinnacle peaches, because we are hungry and thirsty, and as we know, pinnacle peaches are wonderful for both of those. So now, there are a few other locations I can look for fuel here, and I'm still confident that there will be a jerry can in one of these locations that I'm thinking of. The locations are... Actually, wait, there's a door right here. The locations are the Riken, the shipwreck in this area, and, of course, the lighthouse. The lighthouse, not lifehouse. Actually, with this amount of light, the Riken will be visible, so we can go ahead and head that way right now. There she is. Alright, so in a moment we should find the fuel that we need. We really should. If we don't, it's going to be astonishing. Because this, I mean, if you don't find fuel on a ship, I don't know what to tell you. It's, all you can really say is, yeah. Just a lot of that, because there's no other rational explanation. So yes, we can enter this shipwreck. We can enter it on the opposite side. I did not picture myself coming all this way in this challenge. Oh, there's some snowflakes on the air. Let me guess, the temperature is dropping? Is the temperature dropping? Show me a dropping temperature. Is this a blizzard rolling in? Did I pick up my bedroll? Please tell me I picked up my... Yes, I did. Alright. Alright, so we are on board the Riken. Now, we're going to look around for a jerry can, because there's going to be one here. And if there's not a jerry can, I'm going to be real annoyed.
I'll take it.
Oh, did I leave that by accident? No, we can pick that up. Sodas are good. Sodas make us happy. The reason I'm not concerned about burning through my lantern fuel right now is I am confident that I'm going to find a jerry can. I am. As long as I find a jerry can, I think I'm going to have enough fuel. Oh, there's some lantern fuel. How much is it? 109 gallons. Okay, that's a step in the right direction. Not huge, but it's a start. There she is. How much? That's it. That's it. 1 gallon of kerosene. An entire gallon. Got our fuel. Let's go home. I guess I'll take a second to look around, make sure there's nothing else in the area here. I mean, I'm here. It would be silly to... Again, just like I said when I was at the... when I was at the building and almost turned back, you know, it'd be silly to have left. So we're going to look around the ship for a little bit longer. That's going to be heavy, carrying that all the way back. It's worth it, though. totally worth it. Energy bar. Military grade MRE. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for making this worth our while, you stupid challenge. Oh, I'm just kidding. I've enjoyed this challenge. It's just that I know that it is possible to do a little bit better with this kerosene search. Particularly if you are the type of person that is fortunate enough to find all of the kerosene you need in the various lanterns spread across, not Pleasant Valley, but Coastal Highway. About 12 hours of daylight left. I'm going to go ahead and just eat one of these cans of Pinnacle Peaches, because they're some of the heaviest food I have. It solves hunger and thirst issues, and also gets rid of a pound of weight. I'm not going to eat this MRE. Oh my god, no. That's like a day's worth of food right there. Finding the MREs is always a really good thing. But yeah, so we found a jerry can. Okay, and we've got fuel to pick up as well. So what I need to do now is walk this direction. This storm is looking pretty rough. So we were not fortunate, like I said in the beginning of this episode, we were not fortunate to find our way through Desolation Point without bad weather hitting. I wasn't like counting on that. I wasn't like really confident that it would happen. I was fairly sure that something like this would pop up, but it's still kind of annoying, to say the least. I'm gonna try right now to just go ahead and get back to the exit of Desolation Point in this storm. We're gonna be a little cold, and we might have to stop in one of the cars to regain some strength a little bit. There's that wreck right there. I forgot about that. But I'm gonna try to just get out of here. I don't think the wind is blowing against us. I don't see a bear. Which is always a good thing, right? Always a good thing in the long dark. I don't see a bear. We're gonna just try to get back out of here. Once again, it feels like 2 degrees, but our warmth meter is not dropping that fast. Once it gets negative, I think is when you start to see a much faster chill. As long as you're above that 0 Fahrenheit, it's pretty okay. And we're in morning too, so as we get closer, we will, you know what? I'm going to go this way. I'm going to avoid the road completely. We're going to go by the church route again. Yeah, as you get closer and closer to, you know, those really freezing temperatures, that's where you start to see your warmth meter go down quickly. And mine's starting to tick down, but I'm confident at my current pace that I can make it to shelter without trouble. See, when we're blocked from the wind, it feels like 18 degrees. That's another very helpful thing. So we're back at the church. Here's a limb right here. I'm tempted to just go ahead and break it down. I'm going to have a lot of breaking down to do when I get back to Desolation Point. Or, I'm sorry, when I get back to Coastal Highway. But now that we have this fuel, we're virtually done with the challenge. I'm not saying you should stop watching because we haven't actually gotten the badge yet. And the challenge isn't over till we get the badge. But we're going to get the badge. That's going to happen. There's no question in my mind now that we're going to get that badge. Alright, so we're going to walk this way. Same way we came in. Should be a familiar path to you. Should look like something familiar. What is that? That's a root. Okay. Alright, so we're going to come up here. Walk just a little bit farther, and then we're going to be very close to the entrance to the mines. And hopefully the weather on the other side will be a little better than this, but usually it's pretty similar. We'll have to see. I'm not going to harvest the meat from that deer. much as I might want to. I know this episode's running a little bit long. I want to go ahead and get to the exit point before I cut here, just to have a nice end point, so you can be assured that I have escaped Desolation Point with my life before the end of the episode. I think I've also been letting these run a little bit long because I didn't anticipate this this series having too many episodes, so it's making me want to add more content to each episode. I don't normally do 30-minute episodes, folks. If you are watching this and you're new to my channel, I'm normal. I normally do 20, 25 minute, sometimes 30, but she's pretty cold. You couldn't tell from that. Jennifer Hill's acting, I mean, in everything she does is great, but she just does such a good job in this. So, if you've missed my commentary on this previously, she is the she's known for a lot of things, actually. She's a very accomplished voice actress, but her most prominent role in games, by far, has been the female Commander Shepard in Mass Effect. And that's why I am such a fan of her as a voice actress. Is she just did such a phenomenal job. She's widely regarded as having done the best job between her and Mark Meer as Commander Shepard. Now, Mark Meer did an amazing job as the male Commander Shepard, but it's the same pairing of voice actors in this game. And I just think that, as I mentioned in the intro to the series, which you caught, so this is redundant if you've been watching the whole series, but I just think that Jennifer Hill's performance, as far as, you know, seeming authentically cold, seeming authentically frustrated with their situation and nervous about survival and all these things, is more convincing, which is awesome. So, okay, I have made it back. There's the save icon right there, which is awesome. On the other end of this mine will be the words. Come to me. Will be the stuff that I left on the ground. So that's going to weigh me down a lot, but I don't have to. It's mainly wood and sticks, but I don't have to carry that very far compared to how far I've just walked. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here, and the next one we are going to get back to Coastal Highway and start seriously winding down on this challenge. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I upload new episodes in Whiteout every day at 3 Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT minus 4 for those of you not in the States, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in a bit.